Sikh in the U.S. has come with its challenges. After 9/11, there were many violent attacks against this community, and thus the Sikh Coalition was formed. Since that time, it has worked to educate and stand against civil rights violations and extend the message of equality for all.
The Sikh Coalition is the largest Sikh civil rights organization in the United States. We do a myriad of different work, including creating safer schools, preventing hate and discrimination, creating equal employment opportunities, empowering the Sikh communities nationwide, and educating the broader American public about the Sikh faith and traditions.
And it wasn't until 2015 when I learned of a group called Sikh Coalition. My great-grandfather served in World War I. My dad was offered political asylum here. And so I felt like I wanted to give back and contribute. And the most natural way for me felt like through military service. And then subsequently, found out about West Point, the United States Military Academy, learned a little bit more about what it means to be an Army officer. And that lifestyle or that career appealed to me, and I kind of went forward with that. I remember standing in front of the barbershop at West Point and deciding that, hey, I'm gonna essentially give up on everything, all the ideals that I had believed in my entire life to be able to serve my country. But then I also made a promise that I was going to figure out how to go back.
And when he got to West Point, they forced him to shave his head. So he lost his hair there. And when he deployed to Afghanistan later, he came back with the Bronze Star, and I think he had a Valor device on it from Afghanistan. So after that, he started after he earned his position in the Army, he started fighting to change so that nobody else would have to go through what he went through.
Really, I look at it as I was someone who needed help. I raised my hand, and there was a team, a group of people there willing to help me through it. Organizations like that and coalitions like that, it's kudos to them that I was able to get this accommodation, and then we were eventually able to change the Army's policy.
And we're lucky to have had success in a lot of different places over the last couple of years that we've been taking on this work.
In 2017, I want to say 2017, 2018 was when I saw the video. So that was my freshman year of high school. I joined the Army mainly because I saw him in uniform. So when I first got to Fort Benning, there was definitely a couple of people that were confused. Fort Benning is where basic training happens for the infantry in the United States Army. People over there are still fairly new to this. So they were telling me that there would be a chance that I would have to shave everything. And I told them with all due respect, that's fine. I'll find another way to serve my country, but I'm not gonna go through with the training then. You guys are gonna have to discharge me. Definitely a couple people confused, and I was never issued a turban that matched the OCP camouflage pattern. But slowly that started changing. The people that were confused, they genuinely just didn't know, so they asked questions.
When the Army policy changed in early 2017, it wasn't just for Sikhs, right? People of all faiths can serve their country, can wear the uniform, and also wear their articles of faith, right? People of the Jewish faith had gotten some accommodations back in the early 80s, but then those accommodations were solidified with the policy change in 2017 for the Army. And then subsequently in 2019 for the Air Force, and then really Navy making some progress, not all the way there, Navy and Marine Corps. Again, not quite there, but I think Army and the Air Force have it quite right in affording all people of all faiths the right to wear their articles of faith with their uniform.
And so the idea is really that as we work to build a world where everyone feels safe and proud of who they are, there are steps that each of us can be taking to combat hate. And that includes ensuring that communities that look like ours and other represented communities are taught about.
I hope you feel inspired. There's more Bluff City Life after the break.